Hey all, it is July 12th, 2023, and the unbelievable thrill that I had 26 years ago getting into Bell Atlantic, when I was on the ropes, uh, is so fresh in my mind. It's amazing. It was so important to me and to my family, that I come through like that. And I came through in spades. In spades, although none of my kids will even begin to recognize that. That's okay. My father would understand, and I get it. It was a miracle. It was a miracle. So, that being said, we're getting air quality warnings every week now, and it kind of speaks to the issue of climate, global warming. With 8 billion people on the planet, that's not a big surprise, really. Um, I have been told that I have to move. I've got until January of 24 to make that happen. And I'm actually grateful for that. Oh, there goes the guy with the lawnmower. Just did a complete circle around my car. Didn't intend anything bad, I'm sure. But the job of cutting grass is going to be gone. Like, I'm going to say in 3 to 5 years, because of autonomy in driving cars. And if cars can be autonomous, I'm sure lawnmowers can be as well. So what's going to happen? Like, there are 3 guys out here to do this lawn cutting job today. Once the autonomy thing is a done deal, one person will come out with these machines. He'll turn the machines loose on the property, and they will run around by themselves cutting grass. It's a mindless job, cutting grass. I've done a lot of it in my life. If I was to have a nickel for every blade of grass I'd cut, I'd have a whole lot of nickels. Man, I turned the heat on. I turned the car off, and the air conditioning is off, and immediately the heat starts gathering. You can tell it's going to be a hot one today. I think it's going up to 90 today. Right now it's about 71, 72. I've got to take this hoodie off when Harvey and I go out and chase the squirrelies, the kitty cats, the groundhoggies, and the raccoonies. Right, Harvey? He doesn't move. So anyway, this landscaping crew of 3 guys, they're just standing around, chit-chatting. They're just standing around. And talking. I'm not sure what kind of schedule they're on. But if they were robots instead of people you're depending on, they'd be right on schedule. They'd be doing exactly what you want them to do. Elon Musk, man. He's our doorway to the future. That's what he is. Now I'm seriously considering a Tesla because I've got enough money to cover it in my IRA. And the prices on those cars have come down dramatically. Now that there's competition all over the place and they can see it coming. Elon Musk, boy, he is on the ball, man. He dropped the prices of those things enough so that he's squeezing the other people. He's not going to get rid of the competition, but he's putting the squeeze on them, that's for sure. Anyway, July 12th, 1997, I'm permanently a high. I have a natural euphoric thing. And at this point, I hadn't had any marijuana for a long, long time. I mean, like decades. No, that's not true. Anyway, yeah, I had some marijuana back in the early 2000s, like, I don't know, '01, something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. That was a blunder on my part. Seems like whenever I got in trouble, though, I was with this other person. She a magnet for trouble. Anyway, it's gonna be a hot one today, so I'll probably be cooped up in my apartment with the air conditioner on, trying to think of how I'm gonna make my life meaningful and worthwhile from here on, and that's a challenge when you get to be 72 years old. I hope your life is meaningful, and if it isn't, I hope that you can move in that direction. Just as an afterthought, on 1997, so it's a Saturday, and I just went through one of the most amazing weeks of my life. It's right up there with meeting Stacy Spiker and doing a soloing and getting my pilot's license. When you solo, it's incredible. The feeling is you're so euphoric, it's crazy. But when I did my first solo cross country, and then I got my check ride, those were just as good. So I guess, I can look at my life and say it's been good because of the limited number of highly euphoric things that I experienced. Without those, is life worth it? I'd say no. I mean, if you come here, basically you could be a machine and a robot without, the emotion of a thrill and fulfillment and achievement. Those are emotional things. Those are things that you accomplish that you personally could take credit for. And those are the things that make you a better person. Not sure how that worked out with me because I had so many other really terrible things happen. Oh well. Bittersweet. Joy and pain. It's a difficult balance, man. It's a very difficult balance. And if you're out of balance with those things, you can end up in jail. No question. I hope none of you do. And I hope you find those things wherever they might be hidden in your life. Peace.